everyone, welcome back to Dyanne my channel. And like you see, you didn't see me a lot on our channel because, like you all know, my son and Dyanne did buy a new house, and it was a lot of renovating and organizing. So someone had to do it, and it was me. So you didn't see me a lot, but I am so ready to make new DIYs again together with Dyanne. So if you like a little bit of chaos and a lot of fun, especially a lot of fun on our channel, then you click the red subscribe button and of course the bell button, so you will be notified every time we upload our new DIYs. So enough talking, let's jump into our next DIY. Here you see already what we will need for this new DIY for today. We need some stacking blocks, but of course so also known as tumbling tower blocks. You buy them at the Dollar Tree or the Action store. We need a couple of the ladders. You can use wooden ladders, but I am going to use this time the sticker ladders. So this is the main two parts we will need for this DIY. And what we are going to make is some easy decorative wooden trees. So we will see how this will turn out. So let's start this DIY. So you saw already how easy it was just to make two simple little bases from 3 blocks and 2 blocks on each other. So we have the base, and what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to do it with some music, or else you have to talk to me, to listen to me all the time. So I'm going to make the tree, and I show you step by step how I'm going to make it, but he is so very easy. Maybe a lot of you already made it. I still didn't made it, so I am really happy to make this tree. So I'm going to make the base. The first 3 layers I am going to do double, and the other layers I'm going to do one, but you will see that in a moment. So I'm going to start with 5 of my blocks to give the underbase. So, but for now you will hear music. So you see here already I have the full tree, and of course I have 2 of them. And how easy was it to make this one? So I did the first 3 layers, I did double, and the 2 and the 1 I did here we call it ankle, at least single. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this one on top of the base, and then we are almost ready to do the stickers on top of it, the leather stickers. So, but you see already How easy was this? So you see already I have the stands over here and I am going to glue this on top of here. So we are getting a nice piece in the middle. So I'm going to do some glue on this one. And just make sure that the blocks are in the same direction. So I'm going to glue this one on the middle of my blocks. And I have to get it straight. So my tree is at least looking at the same direction. So you see, I hope I got it on camera. It is already, the tree is already finished. So I'm going to do the second one and then I'm going to go to for some stickers on top of here. You see already I have placed my tree on top of my table. Here I have my letters, but of course, like I said, these are sticker letters. You can use wooden letters. I also have wooden letters, but this time I am choosing for this one because I can paint this in the same color. Of course, the Dollar Tree, the Tumbling Tower blocks from the Dollar Tree are a little bit bigger, so then you can use a little bigger word than I can. So I am a little bit debating on top of here. I'm doing this tree. I did tree on top of here, and this one I will do leaf. But like I said, if you have the Dollar Tree blocks, then you can write a bigger word on top of it. So you are free to do any word, any sentence you like. I'm going to do the word leaf on top of here, but you can do something else. You are so free to do whatever you like. So I'm going to do leaf over here and I'm going to stuck it I think also with a little bit glue of my glue gun, because I want to make sure that everything is staying in place when I am going to give it a white chalk paint color. So I'm going to glue this on top of here and then we are going to paint it. So you see already I did take my white chalk paint, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint my tree totally in the white chalk paint color. But like also with the birds, you can use any color you like. If you like another color a little bit better, just go ahead, take another color. You see already I am just going over and over my letters, and later on we can distress it and it looks, I hope it looks nice. So we will see. But I'm going to paint both of them and then we are going to distress it. So here you see already our little trees, and what I'm going to do right now is just take my black pencil and my brown pencil. Of course, a lot of you who are here already for a long time know how I distress. Normally you can do it with black paint and with some brown staining, but I'm going to do always, I think it's a little bit easier, just get a black marker and just go a little bit around the sides of your tree. Just do little pieces to give it a little bit of the old rustic feeling. So also over here a little bit. And what we're going to do with the letters, we are going to do the sides a little bit this way. I show you in a moment a little bit better, and make a little accent so your letters will be coming forward a little bit more. So I show you a little bit better. This is the way, and I know you see it backwards, but in a moment you see it in the right way, because that's just my telephone. So I am going to distress both of the trees, and then I show you how it's looking like. You see already I made both of them in the black color. I distressed them in the black color. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take my brown pencil, and I'm just using a simple pencil. I'm going to use a little bit of the darker brown. I'm going to go around the sides where you also have your black, and I'm just going to make little spaces brown, but just do a little bit where you think it is fitting. I will do both of the trees and then I show you a little bit closer how I distressed it. And here you see already how I distress my trees. I hope I can show it to you a little bit closer. I hope I'm not in your face right now, but you see already I just did a little bit of the brown and the black color. You can also give it a little bit of the green color with it, so it looks a little bit like moss. But do whatever you think is right for the stain. You can use some furniture wax also, but This is how I distress it. Now we are almost ready to decorate our trees because I want to give it a little bit more of the summery spring feeling. So, but for now the base is standing. You see already on my table I have my two little trees, and I'm going to use a couple of branches. You also can find these branches outside of your home, so don't pay money for branches because like I said, you can find them outside. I'm going to use some little branch with some berries. I always rip my branches apart. So you see I have one of this one. I have one of the, it's not really baby's breath, but it is a little bit more bigger flowers. So maybe I will use some white flowers, and I'm using a little bit of this branch because this has a little bit more of the longer stems. So this is a little bit what we were going to use for decorating our tree. You see already I placed you on this side on my table so you can see it a little bit better. At least I hope you see it a little bit better. I am going to do one a tree together and the other one I will do out of camera because or else it takes much too long of your time. So what I'm going to do, I'm place my tree just this way. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out with my little cutting tool. I'm just going to cut out little pieces of the branch. So I will make maybe a 20 or a little bit more, just a little branch, and we are going to glue this on the stem of our little tree. So, but first I'm going to cut a couple of them. So you see already I have a little bundle with my little branches. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue a little bit on the side of our tree and just lay down some of your branches just this way, a little bit this way. There's no rhyme or reason how to do it. Just do it as you think it's right. Of course, I'm going to do a little bit over glue over here, a little bit glue on the back side, and again on this side, so we can lay down our branches, and a little bit over here, and one over here. Just squeeze it in between. And now we're going to do the second layer. So I show you in a moment how this will look like. You see already my little feet of my tree, and I did I think 8 or 9 little branches. And of course I use a lot of the word a little, but you know these are a little branches, so I can say it. So but you see I did a couple of them over here, but you can make it as full as you like. What I'm going to do right now, I'm take a little piece of the longer branch, and what I'm going to do, I'm just gluing this on the back side of our tree, and I'm going to run it over here. I'm going to show it to you this way. I'm going to run it over here, and I'm going to run it again above, and so I make little turns over here and then this way. So I'm going to glue this together, and then I show you how it's looking like when you have this branch on top of your tree. And here you see already the tree with the little, yeah, you can name it a garland, or it is, looks like a little garland you made out of a branch. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to fill up the little size, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I'm going to use the green little branch, but you can use any greenery you like. I'm just taking off a little bit of the bigger one, and I'm going to glue this on the sides over here, and I'm going to do one over here, one over here, one over here, and one over on top. Of course, you don't see what I mean because you don't see it in camera. Here, one over here, one over here, one over there, and one over here. So I will glue them on top of, of the tree, and then I show you how easy it is just to decorate your tree. You see here, I did the branches on top of here and over here. What I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to take this little branch with the white flower. I hope to show it to you a little bit better. And I am taking off one of the little flowers, and I'm going to do an on each corner. I'm going to move inside with some glue. I'm going to move inside a little white flower to give it more of the springy, summery feeling. So I will do it over here and on the top. So, and then I think for me, he is finished, but of course you can decorate it any way you like. But for me, I keep it very easy and simple. So I will do this tree also. And then I show you the finished result of both of the trees. And here you see the finished result of our two farmhouse trees made from tumbling tower blocks. Like I said, you can buy the tumbling tower blocks with the Dollar Tree. And of course, here in the Netherlands, you can buy them at Action. And I am really happy how they turned out. I show you in a moment a little bit closer how both of them look like. But for now, I am so happy you did this DIY together with me. Thank you so much for spending some time with Dyanne and me. If you like this content, of course, we hope you will consider subscribing to our channel. So click the red button and the bell button so you will be notified every time we upload our new DIY. For now, thank you so much for coming by and I hope to see you in our next DIY.